Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal Brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Hello everyone. Okay, so today we're going to create these beautiful placemats, which I decided to go with the Christmas theme colors. As some of you already know from the few videos that I've been posting lately, I've been creating sets of 4 placemats with the runner, and this is another one. Now this set that I'm creating, this was a picture sent to me by a friend. So it is not my creation, but I did change the stitch a bit. I don't know who came up with the design itself, but if I do know, I will put the person's name down in the description box. So sorry about my voice. I'm still having a hard time with sinus. I have chronic sinus, so this is like the change of climate here in Europe, and it's been attacking me quite a bit. So I've done 2 greens with the mixed color, the green and the red, and then I'll be using some green. Actually, with this green, I'm only going to do the line because I'm going to create in the red. I've done already the 2 greens, and I have the red color, which I'll be doing the tutorial on it, which is this gorgeous red. And of course, I'll be using the mixed green red, and this green I'll be using for the outside lining like I have on here. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I will be, once I've completed the sets for the giveaway for Christmas, because a lot of you know that every year for Christmas I give away. It's a way of appreciating you for hanging in there with the channel and giving it thumbs up and commenting and sharing. Thank you so much for those blessings, all of you. And if you're new, please subscribe, be part of this journey with us, and hit that subscription, the bell notification, give it those thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. Karen H., thank you so much for running my videos to help me out with the channel, and others of you probably doing the same thing, but I don't know because you have not commented about it, and Karen H. has commented. I know she runs my videos. And Maggie and Dolores, thank you so much. You guys rock my world. And so hopefully I will be able to also create the runner for this set. And I will be announcing shortly in a video how you can participate for the giveaway for Christmas. Okay. So I will explain that in the video that I will create of the Christmas giveaway. So I'll be using a 2.7 hook, a small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. Okay, so let's get started. This is very easy, fast, and simple. All right. I've created as placemats, but you can display it. You can use it on any. It's a gorgeous doily. You can use it on any area of your house and use whatever colors fits you best. You don't have to necessarily do the Christmas thing. I did because Christmas is around the corner. A lot of people, sometimes they ask me for Christmas doilies and things like that. So why not, right? Okay, let's get started, everyone. Thank you. So the first thing I'm going to do is the magic circle, or you can do a 5 to 6 chain if you have a hard time with the magic circle. So I'm going to do a slip stitch. I'm going to come back in and do a single. I'm going to start off my first double crochet, single 2 chain. Then I'm going to continue to work inside of this magic circle and do 24 double crochets total. Okay, so 24 double crochets total. Now, a lot of you have seen me create this base pattern for a lot of different doilies and table runner, not runners, but table center pieces with, the same thing. So basically, we're doing 24, and then on the second row, we're doing 2 on the same stitch and skipping a stitch. 2 on the same stitch, skipping a stitch. On row 3, we'll be doing the increase on the last double crochet. So it keeps increasing up with 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5 double crochet, 6 double crochet, 7 double crochet, 8 double crochet. We're going to do 7 rows counting from the 2 here. So it's 8 rows altogether from the very first one. Okay, so on your 8th row, you should have 8 double crochets. Okay, so row 1, 24 double crochets. Okay, so I've done my 24 double crochets. I'm just going to pull on that string. Now I don't have to force it too much. I'll wait until I go up a few more rows, and then I'm coming on that second stitch with slip stitch, going to row 2. I'm coming back in that same one. I'm doing my single and 2 chains. So that's my first double crochet. Now, if you're used to doing just 3 chain, go ahead, do it the way that you're used to doing your first double crochet. On that same stitch, I'm doing another double crochet. 1 chain, I'm going to skip a stitch, and I'm coming into the next one and doing 2 double crochet in the same stitch. 1 chain, skip a stitch into the next one. 2 double crochet in the same stitch. 1 chain, skip a stitch into the next one. 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Now we should have 12 groups of 2 double crochet because we're skipping 1. We had 24, we skip 1, we end up with 12. Okay, this is row 2. I'll meet you at the end. So I've done my 12 groups of 2 double crochet. I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. On this row 3, again, we're doing the increase on the last double crochet. So now we have 3 double crochets. 1 chain, come on that first one, double crochet, and on the last one, increase. And before I forget, thank you so much, Suzanne McClayton, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you a million times back. 1 chain. On that first one, double crochet on the second, 2 together, okay? And 1 chain space in between the groups of 3 double crochet. So increase on your last double crochet. I'm going to show you one more time because it's always a repeat now. 1 chain and then increase on the last one. We'll have 8 rows. Okay? Okay, everyone. So closing in my last one. 1 chain coming on that second stitch I've done. Slip stitch. Coming back in. Single, 2 chain into the next one. 1 double crochet, and on the last one, 2 together. So this row 4 will have 4 double crochets. 1 chain, and again, 1, 2, increase on the last one, 3 in the same stitch, 4, 1 chain. Okay, so go ahead until you have 8 rows. You should have on your 8th row 8 double crochets, always increasing on that last double crochet. I'll meet you at the end of my row 8. Okay, everyone, so I'm down to my 8th row. Now, I have the last one here to complete 2 double crochets, but I'm only going to do 1 because the next rows will have 1 extra. So it's multiples of 3, and it won't work out if you do the increase on here. So I'm only doing 7 on this last one. Chain 1, and then close it in. And you'll know what I mean. Because once we do this motif, bring it down, it's multiples of 3. And we'll have an extra one if I don't take it out now. You could always skip it, but I think it looks nicer when you just fix it now. Okay, so slip stitch going into row 9, coming back in, single 2 chain. We will be doing 1 double crochet per stitch. There is no increase on this row and on the next row. Next row will be single crochets only. So we have 8 double crochets, except for the very last one we have 7. We'll be doing 8 double crochets. And where we have the 1 chain space, we'll be doing 1 double crochet. And then again, 1 double crochet per stitch. No increase. Try to fix this a bit. Sometimes camera just gets out of the way somehow. Either I kick it with my legs or, my space is very limited. So, okay, so 1 per stitch and 1 inside of that 1 chain space. All the way around. This is row 9. I'll meet you at the end of row 9. 1 per stitch, no increase, and 1 inside of that 1 chain. Okay, everyone, so reaching the end, I've done my last double crochet inside of that 1 chain, closing in with slip stitch. Of course, you need to stretch it a bit. Now I can pull on here and close that magic circle up a little bit more, and then I'll tuck in my loose ends. Okay. Going into row 10. Now row 10, like I've mentioned before, it's only single crochets. There is no increase, so I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to come back in the same one and do a single. So that's my first single. And then 1 per stitch. So there is no increases, just single crochet, 1 per stitch, all the way to the end. And then I'm cutting my thread, and I'm going to come in with that lighter green to do the slip stitch around here. Okay, so single crochets on this row 10, no increase, 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, so I've tucked in my loose ends. I'm coming in with that straight green. I'm going to do a slip stitch knot, but I'm going to leave a little bit of string if I need to tie it better at the end. At least I'll have string to play with. Now you're going to come in between the single and a double crochet. You can start pretty much anywhere you'd like. Okay, grab your string from the back to the front, and then in between, on each stitch between the single and the double crochet, you're going to be doing slip stitch. That's all there is to it. Now don't tighten too much your tension. If you have a tight tension, then use a hook size bigger, because then it will crumple up the doily. Okay, so you got to give it some loose stitch, but don't give it like too much loose stitch, or it's going to look baggy, that stitch. It has to be more or less the same size, okay, with the tension. So just go with the flow, slip stitch on each one. That's all there is to it, between the double crochet and the single. Okay, and then you can cut your thread. Once you've arrived at the end, tuck in your loose ends or make 2 or 3 knots once you've cut this thread, and you can tie it with this one here. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished. It seems to turn a bit because it's a bit tight with, you know, the slip stitch, but no worries, because the next row is going to fix it. So even if it's turning a bit, it's okay. Now I have the multicolored mix. I'm going to do a slip stitch knot, and I'm going to do chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me just move this out of the way so you can see better. I'm going to come into that first chain, and I'm going to do a shell of 3 double crochets on that first chain. Okay, so chain 4, come on that first chain. So that means we already have 2 double crochets, 3, 1 chain only, come back in and do another 3, so we can form our shell of 3 double crochets, all in the same stitch. 2 and 3. Okay, so now we have a shell of 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet. I'm going to do chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And you can start pretty much anywhere you want. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to do a double crochet after doing that chain 3 into the next stitch, double crochet into the next one, double crochet. So now we have 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Turn to the back if you want this way, or you can just turn it, but I suggest, for you not to get lost, turn to the back. We're going to work a shell inside of that 1 chain. So 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So it's going to be like a back and forth, a back and forth on these shells. So I have 2 and 3. Okay, I'm going to do chain 5. 2 chain is for turning. 1, 2, 3. So it's 5. Turn to the front again. And I'm going to come inside of that 1 chain and do the shell again It's always going to be like this all the way around. 2, 3, 1 chain, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, coming right into the next stitch. We don't skip any. That's why it was important to take out that 1 double crochet here, so we can have an even number of 3s. Okay, double crochet, and another double crochet, 1 per stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn to the back again, come and work inside of that 1 chain and do your shell. 1, 2, and 3, 1 chain, 3 double crochets again. We're building those shells. 2 and 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn to the front. Whoops, almost knocked my camera out. Come inside of that 1 chain and do your shell. 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next stitch, double crochet, 1, into the next one, 2, into the next one, 3, 1, 2, 3 chain, turn to the back, come in the center, that 1 chain again, create your shell, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn to the front, work inside of that 1 chain with your shell, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3 chain, into the next stitch, double crochet into the next one, double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet. So it's going to be like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, turn to the back, work inside of that 1 chain and do your shell, 1, 2, 3, 1 chain, 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn and work inside of that 1 chain, do your shell, 1, 2, and 3, 1 chain, 3 more, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, come back down into the next stitch, so we don't skip any, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3 chain, turn, create your shell inside of that 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, 1 chain, 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's for turning. Oh, I keep knocking my camera, sorry people. come back inside of that one chain, create your shell. This is how we're going to repeat all the way to the end. Now, as soon as we get to the end, I'll come back to you and show you how we're going to close these shells out at the last one. Okay, so it's always a repeat now. Create your shell, chain 3, come into the next stitch and do your 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch, and then chain 3, turn around, work on your shell again, and then chain 5, turn around. So that's always how it's going to be. As you can see, it's starting to straighten out. So even if it folds a bit, once we do all of the shells, it will all get fixed. Okay, if you need to rewind the video, then go ahead. Okay, very simple. So we'll do one more time without knocking my camera, of course. 1, 2, 3 chain, turn around, working inside of that one chain, and do your shell of 3 double crochet. So I have my 3, 1 chain, coming back in, creating 3 more double crochet. You know that each time you reach the top, you're supposed to be on the wrong side. You reach the top, you have to do your 5 chains to turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around. Come in the center of that shell again. Shell over shell always. 1 chain and 3 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, into the next one. 1, 2, and 3. Like that. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So 8, 9, 10, row 11. I'm not counting the slip stitch, okay? Okay, everyone, so I'm down to my very last one. I'm going to do my 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to turn, do my shell. We have one more to create, so we're going to create it together so you know how to close it in. I'm going to do my 3 chain. I'm going to come in my last 3 spaces for the double crochets, the 3 double crochets. See why we needed to not make an increase here so we can end up perfect. Chain 3, turn. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets. This is the last shell. Three. Now we're going to go in the center of where we started that very first shell, if you recall. We did that 4 chain, remember? Okay, so we're going to come in the center of the shell where we did all the stitches, and we're going to do a single and then come back and complete the other 3 double crochets. Simple as that. And then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn, and we're going to hook it on that double crochet right at the corner. The very first shell we did with slip stitch. Cut your thread, tuck in your loose ends. Oops, I keep knocking my camera. My space is so small here. Oh my goodness, people, this cough is like killing me. It's been torture the last few videos I've done I have to keep pausing, coughing, my nose, it's like everything all together, right? Let's change the climate going into the winter. Okay, so then once you block, of course, things become, okay, we need to tuck in that little one from the slip stitch knot. So I'm just gonna pull it through. And very simple, right? But yet it's so pretty. So once you block it, also I usually use a little bottle of spray with laundry softener, whatever brand you want, a little bit of water, spray it, and I stretch it. Normally I don't have time to let it dry, so I use, I light steam iron it. Okay, look at that, so pretty. Okay, coming back in with my red, and it's the final row. So slip stitch knot. We're going to work on those 5 chains now, all of the 5 chains. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. We're going to create the shells of 3 double crochet. So I have 2, 3. 1, 2 chain this time, creating 3 more double crochet. So it's just shells on here on this last row, jumping from one chain of 5 to the other and creating shell. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. There is no chain space in between. Again, going into the next 5 chain, create your shell. Now, for some of you, if you want to do like single crochet around, go ahead. I tried, I didn't like it, so I left it this way. I think it looks better this way than with the singles. But you can do whatever ending you want. If you wanted to create more shells, you can. I think it's a very good size, and sometimes simple is beauty, so I like it this way. On the picture, there's a different edging. Like I said, I wasn't going to create exactly the same thing. And go into the next 5 chain and create a shell. So, very simple. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. So creating those shells, and then again just repeat. So my friends, this pretty much does it for this beautiful placemat, this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the runner. God bless you. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next video. God's willing, of course. And I hope everybody's doing well. And I send you much love and much hugs to every single one of you. Thank you so much. I'm just going to take a quick measurement here, even though I leave all the measurements below in the description box, which a lot of people keeps asking me a lot of times on certain patterns, what's the size? They seem to forget to go below and check in the description box. All the sizes are there. But 30 centimeters. I think it's a perfect size. Okay, so I will meet you in the next tutorial, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.